It's with great pleasure that we are going to be together for today. We are back into this moment in which we can be together for the words and the teaching of beloved YAHVAH and the words of YAHOSHUAH. So I greet my beloved YAHVAH and YAHOSHUAH personally. Me, Elia, greet them. Glory be to both them forever. So, again, greeting for you who are following from home, listening to these words. The ambassador of Yahushua Elia is with you right now. So, I wish you well to follow the teaching because, yeah, the title is kind of tough and heavy. Saying NATO, you will never be able to defeat Russia. It's a beast, so you will be destroyed if you try to touch him. So yeah, you had better to listen to the words of Elia, even though Elia is from Madagascar, saying that. So hear that you have to listen that American, you French as well, because you cannot do anything anymore. This word is the true words, and this word is from the heaven of heavens, from the one where there is no more sin. Don't sin anymore. It's the one who say that, and everyone who follows that true God never sin anymore. And the witness of that is Elia, which you cannot deny, or you cannot stop as well. You cannot stop neither. That is the truth, and the truth must be always the truth. So that is kind of an introduction. So let's continue the teaching. Where is that Ruva? So which verse in which book was it? It was Luke chapter 21, not 12. Okay, Luke 21. Okay. Okay, let's read it first. Luke chapter 21. Yeah, we have got into this topic. Yes, I think that YAHVAH, that is what that YAHVAH desires. That's why we enter in this topic. In Luke chapter 21, verse 20. Yes, I think it was really the verse 20. Yes, that's it. Wow. It has spilled out of hand. Okay, when you see Jerusalem being surrounded by armies, you will know that its desolation is near. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those in the city get out. And let those in the country not enter the city. For this is the time of punishment in fulfillment of all that has been written. So far, we're going to stop there. We are going to start the topic here. So when you see Jerusalem being surrounded by the armies, yeah, we have seen the teaching on the number 20. We have seen that Russia is going to attack Israel. Russia, Iran, all the northern country, China, the eastern, all these Arabs, Africans. So they are going to join Russia. So we have seen that for those who know about geopolitics, international geopolitics, and African join Russia, and that is the truth. I don't know about Madagascar, if it joined. That is also for only for the decision of the president. Elia doesn't know what to say to that, and that is for them. But the thing is, the words of God must go on. That means that if you don't follow him, get ready because you will be in trouble. That is what I can do. You don't know what to do with it. But if you get along with him, it's a beast. If you don't want to get along with him, it's you must. We have to follow the words of God. We must go along the words of God. So Jerusalem will be attacked. Let's get to the Zechariah 14, and that time has arrived. Okay, let's read in the explanation uh, continues. Zechariah chapter 14, verse 1. 1 and 2. Okay. A day of YAHVAH is coming, Jerusalem, when your possession will be plundered and divided up within your very walls. I will gather all the Gentiles to Jerusalem to fight against it. The city will be captured. So this is what we are going to talk about. What is this thing? The houses ransacked and the woman raped. So there will be women's raping. So yeah, that is in Israel. Half of the city will go into exile, but the rest of the people will not be taken from the city. Wow, that is a very bad story for Israel. So if you hear Alia, even now you don't want to listen. I don't know when will you listen. That is arrogance. However, the island waits for his laws. And it's not Israeli who's going to bring the words, but it's in island, and it's already here. People, Elia is here, and people who follow Elia never sin anymore. So how about you? For you, humans who listen, how about you? These people who are free will judge you, and they're not lying or scamming, but they are saying the truth. And how about you? So it's your turn to answer that, but that means judgment. I will gather all the nations to Jerusalem to fight against it. That means that Jerusalem will be destroyed. So the city will be destroyed and the house will be robbed. It's like all destroyed. So the Iron Dome cannot protect it anymore. So that is the name which protects the air. I think it's Iron Dome. Yes, it's really that. It protects a bomb from sent by the enemies or rocket. So this Iron Dome protects the land of Israel. However, it's Houthis and Iranian has arrived to dodge that. So yeah, well, they sent missiles or bomb. Their bomb has managed to dodge it. So like Iranian and Israeli fight against one another because Israeli killed the chief of the Hezbollah, so they take revenge, and the bomb penetrates to Israel. The bomb of Iranian penetrates it. So that is all dangerous thing. No one can escape from this, so it's complicated what happens around the world. There is nothing that we can do anymore, but any kinds of protection are destroyed by the others. I will gather all the nations, all the Gentiles. Yes, and Joel has justified that, and we're going to give them all. I didn't remember which chapter in Joel was it. Joel chapter 3. Okay. Joel chapter 4, chapter 3, verse 1 and 2. So listen to all of these words of prophecy. And as they are the prophet of beloved YAHVAH, the words are the same. So now the last prophet of YAHVAH is Elias. So he gives all the picture. This is going to show. This must go. This must show to you. But all the words of prophets are the same, but the precision has their own time. In those days and at that time, when I restored the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, yes, they have got back to their land in 1822. They have started to get back to their land at the time. It was in 1822, and they have got back to their land. And Joel have emphasized that. So if they have get back to their from the fact that they are being enslaved, what happens? I will gather all Gentiles and bring them down to the valley of Josaphat. There I will put them on trial for what they did to my inheritance, my people Israel. because they scatter my people among the Gentiles. Yes, so it's still an anger for Father YAHVAH that his people Israel has been scattered around the world, and it's so bad to give anger to beloved YAHVAH. So if he sent disaster, you cannot do anything for that. And divided up my land. They cast lots of my people and traded boys for prostitutes and so on. So let's jump to 11, verse 11, I think. Okay. So it's a continuation of the previous one, when Father YAHVAH is going to make war, because he has made Azraelian destroyed, and Israel was destroyed. And Father YAHVAH came down and he sent them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. So they were sent to valley of Jehoshaphat. So this war in Israel is in valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat and Armageddon are close. Okay, let's carry on. So that declaration has taken place at that time. Come quickly, all the Gentiles from every side. So all the surrounding countries around Israel were going to enter. So Libyan, Gazanian, Jordanian, Syrian, I don't know anymore, even Arabs, African, they all going to enter and attack Israel. Apart from China and Russia and all the northern who are going to join them. This thing is so dangerous. Okay, now let's take a look bring down your warriors, YAHVAH. Let the Gentiles be roused. Let them advance into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yes, you see. For there I will sit to judge all the Gentiles on every side. That means that it's a war field, and when the war gets terrible, beloved, the YAHVAH is going to appear and he's going to judge. So let's take a look that all the disaster to hit Israelian are coming from north. Yes. Okay, we're going to take a look at passage. I'm going to use the Bible because it's been a long time that I haven't taught that. Ruva, yes, Ruva becomes famous these days. Yes, that is wonderful. Yes, being famous for YAHOSHUAH is wonderful. Yes, it's better to be famous for YAHOSHUAH rather than famous for devils. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 1 that we are going to look. Jeremiah chapter 1, we're going to give them all. Yes, it was a long time that I taught it, so we have to take a look in this Bible. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 14. So this is the disaster which will happen to Israel. It is from the north. YAHVAH said to me, from the north disaster will be poured out on all who live in the land. So get ready, humans, get ready, because the disaster comes from the north, and from the north is Russia. Gog, the king of Russia, he is from the north. I hope that those who are listening to these words look at the map, and if you don't look at the map, just follow me. The center of the world is Israel, so the most north is Russia, so Gog, the king of Russia. So the disaster for the world is going to come from the north. So it's going to hit you all. That's why the title is, you will never be able to defeat Russia. For you who know the Holy Scripture, if you don't know it, so just stay there because you don't know that. But no one can deny this, and this will affect everyone, and your gods, all of your gods will be judged. The God of Indian, the God of Arabs, all gods, be prepared because they are going to be judged. Jesus has bad-mouthed us. Yeah, people may be surprised for that, but there was lots of bad mouth from Jesus. And some people say, Jesus? Yes. Yes, all the antennas of everyone's are rising. How can Jesus talk to you? Yes, he has talked to us, and Elia doesn't lie. But if he scam, how can he scam to us? That is difficult for him. But here is what he said: stop talking. I was surprised with this word, but it was really bad mouth. This is the kind of the bad mouth that he sent to us. You cannot change anyone, whatever you do. Okay, let me tell it to you in general in case I miss something and I don't like that. He said that everyone must do bad things, everyone must do commit adultery because Jesus has blocked all the way to repent. That is bad mouth. That is a bad thing. And he says, don't try to criticize us. Yeah, there are lots of things that he says, but that is what I can tell to you. And apart from that, it's all about cussing. It's complicated. And you may say, how can you know that? Oh, he said his name. He mentioned his name. And when I look at the name, it doesn't exist anywhere. His name is Xenitius. That is his name. Let's say that is what he said. But we're going to see what next. And he is so angry against us, towards us. And he was like, shut up. You cannot bring anyone, whatever you do, but Jesus has blocked. Yes, I have got the name. Let me take a look at the name. In case my words has mistakes, I don't want that. So let me say it as he said that. Where is it, Ruva? Yes, it's really that. Xenitius. That is his proper noun. That is his proper noun when, yeah. I don't really see the message, but I have, I didn't really take a look closer at it, but it was said to me. And he showed his picture, and it's so funny. And he threatened us. He threatened Elia, like, shut up your mouth. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Xenitius. Okay, let's call you Xenitius. Yeah, your name is close to Xenar. Xenar is in Russia, so you are Xenitius. Yeah, we're going to see what will happen next, but there were lots of casting that he sent to me, and he has said, you cannot bring people out from here. Whatever you do, you cannot do that. And he has blocked all the way. He has blocked. Yes, and I was like, yeah, okay, we are going to see. And you may say, how can you receive message from that? Wow, message is not a problem. Yeah, you're going to see what will happen next, but I just tell it because that is a news that I have heard today. We have got written threat from Jesus, and his name is Xenitius, and that is his name in the planet Andromeda, and he has sent threatening. You have to stay aside if you don't want to get in trouble, because you cannot get people out, whatever you do. Yeah, we're going to see if the mouth of Jesus is true or not, but we are going to meet it. Yeah, that means that Jesus cannot stand that. If I am thinking about that, he cannot stand that. He cannot bear that. Xenitius doesn't support that. I don't know, but he mentioned that name, and he's with great anger, and he has said, I am warning, I am letting you know. He is sent by his father. Yes, and he has father, and he doesn't want to know, but there is no one who can get out of him. Yeah, that is what he said. That words is despising Elia. That is not good, Jesus. Elia must get people out from there, and they must get out, those who must go to us. And our conversation is still continuing. At the moment we are speaking. We will see, but I am still teaching, so let me teach now. From the north, disaster will be poured out on all who live in the land, in the earth. I am about to summon all the people of the northern kingdoms, declares YAHVAH. Their kings will come and set up their thrones in the entrance of the gates of Jerusalem. They will come against all her surrounding walls and against all the towns of Judah. So yeah, from the north, disaster will pour out of all who lives in the earth. That's why you American cannot fight against Russia. I am telling you, Donald Trump, don't enter in the tight pants, according to humans' expression. So about these tight pants, I don't know why it's tight. Maybe the disaster has been sent there. I don't know, but that is an expression from human. Don't get into that, Donald Trump, American president. Don't get into that, Emmanuel Macron. Elia is advising. I'm not talking to Madagascar because there is nothing that Madagascar can involve into that, and he's just following whatever happens there. But I am talking to Chancellor, the German Chancellor. You have to be careful. English, be careful. Don't get into the business about Russia. You hold the Bible, so how can't you know that? But you don't know that unless Elia has arrived. Elia is teaching you this is what happens. That's why I have got the key in my hand. I have told you, all presidents, Donald Trump, Putin, Russian president. Yeah, Putin will never like me. Yeah, that will never happen. You know the story. I tell that to the President Macron. If one day he hears this teaching, which no one likes, I'm telling that no one likes it because few people gives it a like. Yeah, all people are angry. Yes, because that is needed. It's your anger which is needed. You're going to remember the key which shows on your small screen of TV, on your laptop, on your phone. Who is that man? Who is that one who is speaking too much? That is Elia. He's bringing the eternal life that you hate. You hate him because he doesn't bring something which pleases you. It doesn't pleases you because it is according to the truth, according to beloved YAHVAH. Okay, let's prove this word. So I think it's still in Jeremiah. Ruva. Where is that? Is it in chapter 6? I don't remember it anymore. So how is that, Ruva? Let me remind myself. But that is enough anyway. Okay, let's read Jeremiah chapter 6. Ruva doesn't speak anymore. Let's read Jeremiah chapter 6. Ruva doesn't remember it. This is what YAHVAH says. Look, an army is coming from the land. Okay, let's show it. Jeremiah chapter 6. Yeah, which verse was it, Ruva? Yeah, 6:22. That's it. Jeremiah 6:22. So look at it. Let's look at it together. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 22. Yes, if there is someone who says, he says clearly that he's Jesus. That is what he said to us. But it was in English. He said Jesus, and we have talked in English language. And he said that he is the brain of all things. And he said as well, if you want to know my name, it's that Xenitius. That is his real name. And I was laughing, oh, your name is like a Xenar. But let's forget about that because that doesn't matter at all. This is what YAHVAH says. Look, an army is coming from the land of the north. A great nation is being stirred up from the end of the earth. Look, an army is coming from the land of the north. A great nation is being stirred up from the end of the earth. So Russia is at the most north. They are armed with bow and spear. They are cruel and show no mercy. They sound like the roaring sea as they ride on their horses. They come like men in battle formation to attack you, daughter Zion. Wow, that is dangerous. We have heard, yeah, verse 24, we have heard reports about them. It's about Russia. And our hands hang limp. Anguish has gripped us, pain like that of a woman in labor. That is dangerous. Wow. Look, do not go out of the field to the field, or walk on the roads, for the enemy has swords, and there is terror on every side. Dangerous thing happens to Israel, and that's why Israel must look for peace from Russia, whether they like it or not. I am telling you, maybe you're not going to be the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know how to speak Hebrew, but I am not intended to speak in Hebrew. But you don't have any solution but look for peace from now. You're going to have disaster. Yeah, women in Israel will be raped. I am talking to the women in Zion, in Israel. If it's possible, move to another place because you're going to be raped there. Elia is telling you, there is still time for you, Israeli woman. You still have time to flee because they will bring disaster, and these people have no mercy. So Elia is calling loudly, even you, women's Israeli woman, don't like me. So from now on, look for solution because you'll get raped. There is no disaster like that in this earth planet because there will be something dangerous. And it's like, oh my god, that is so sad. And the most dangerous thing is that is so dangerous though. That is so dangerous. I am telling you, woman, this is my last words. If it's still possible, get out of Israel. For all women in Israel, I am telling to you beforehand, find solution. If there is solution to get out of there, you have to get out of there from now on. Yes, because you are despising the words of Elia and no one cares about, but you are going to see it. Elia is always smiling and laughing and always saying, listen to me. Human, that is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. That is so dangerous. And like, what is that? That is dangerous. So bad. Oh my God. They are going to get their hands inside of you. Yahushua said to me, say that to them. They are going to put their hand into your genital, woman. There is something worse than that, but that is what I can say. But it's not a raping which will happen to you, but it's something worse. And they are going to get your intestine out of you. Won't that be much pain and shouting? Because that is logical, because they are angry because of the 40,000 people that you have killed. They are angry because you have been protected by American who's going to kneel down in front of Russia. My word is so tough, but that is what will happen to you. You are going to be injured and there is no more solution for you. Destruction is coming down. Destruction is coming down. There is nothing that you can do anymore on this earth planet. That's why Elias said, for this last time, listen. If you still have time to listen a bit. There is a great anger because you have been protected by Germany, France, and NATO, and all the surrounding country will be angry. NATO, if you think that Ukraine will join you, forget about that. Because Ukraine is the grandpa of Russia. And the money, all of your money that you have sent to Ukraine are just wasted. You wasted your money. Ukraine cannot get separated from Russia. They're not going to let their grandpa away from them. Ukraine must join back Russia. That is an order. That is an order for them. Ukraine joining NATO, that will never exist. Let's continue the words. The disaster is from the north, but what happens? But that is the fulfillment of the words. It's at the end that will occur. That is a disaster for the world, and with that disaster, which goes to the land, to the valley of Jehoshaphat, American was going to be injured severely. There are a huge problem there, and it goes automatically, and there is nothing to do anymore. According to Joe Biden, when he is about to quit, democracy is going to destroy. It's been a long time that I say there is no democracy on earth. I think it was in 2007 that I said that. If you, Ruva, remember that, I think it was in that year. If you remember that, I said that the American is going to be injured. It was in 2003, but there was a deep explanation in 2007 that you are going to be injured. And they have get in trouble in 2009. American get in trouble, and now they're not going to be in trouble anymore, but they're going to kneel down. But what happens? The words of my dad must go on. Like in Israel, they must be scattered, kicked out of their land. But after, Father YAHVAH said, gather them back to their land, and they have get back to their land in 1822. And the same thing happened with the fulfillment of the words of beloved YAHVAH. Let's read the book of Zechariah. Have I shown it on the screen? Yes. So let's take a look at the words of Zechariah. Zechariah 12. Okay, let's take a look at it. This is the disaster. Here are the disaster. Zechariah chapter 12. Verse 1, 2, 3. Yes, from there. Zechariah 12, 1 to 3. And you may say, you're like making the words of God in coincidence, but there is nothing which makes sense. I think you are blind and you don't know, you don't see what is happening here. Our words must follow one another, because Father YAHVAH said words is from the Israelite prophet, and that is for Eliah. He is the last who's going to fulfill the prophecy in the words of all the Israelite prophets. He's going to come to island, and he's going to settle the words of the YAHVAH, because time is arrived to fulfill that, and to fulfill that. A prophecy, the words of YAHVAH concerning Israel. YAHVAH, who stretches out the heaven, who lays the foundation of the earth, and who forms the human spirit within person, declares. So he forms the human spirit, the one who scattered Israel around the world. And he also said, get them back to their land. And the League of the Nations have get them back to their land in 1822. And now he has this huge problem who's going to come, because Eliah has arrived. I am going to make Jerusalem a cup that sends all the surrounding people reeling. Here, I am going to make Jerusalem a cup that sends all the surrounding people reeling. Judah will be besieged as well as Jerusalem. So Jerusalem will be besieged, and I will make Jerusalem a cup that sends all the surrounding people reeling. So for cup, it's like a drunk. So all the surrounding country will be like drunk because of Israel, because American protect them, so they make our Arabs suffering, and all the surrounding countries are like dizzy. So when the alcohol becomes inefficient, they strike. Yeah, let's laugh. And you may say, you're laughing because of the disaster? Because you don't listen, that's why. On that day, when all the nations of the earth are gathered against her, I will make Jerusalem a problem around the world. Who doesn't say that Israel is a problem for all over the world? For Donald Trump, I'm direct. It's a foolishness. You are the owner of democracy, and that is the proof that democracy is destroyed. He destroyed it the first. Why? You don't listen to the people of Gaza. So, but Donald Trump just declared, like he said, I'm going to take Panama, Greenland, and Canada. He wants to take Canada as its 51st state. So that is what he did also. He's going to take Gaza, and he's going to take Gaza as America, and everyone get frustrated. What are you doing? Democracy is destroyed. Yeah, Donald Trump doesn't listen to the people anymore, but he listened to the one who orders him. Who orders him? I don't know. I just say, why don't you prefer him? And he has got his throne, and now there is an order which he must follow. He don't know. There is nothing to do. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. Something strange and weird is happening on this earth. We're going to drop that, but it's so strange and weird. Something weird is happening in America. It's the honor of the democracy, which is stamping out the democracy, and he doesn't care about the voice of the people. Yes, because that is it. There is nothing to do. We're going to see what's next. All who try to move it will injure themselves. So that is it. And everyone who tried to hold it will injure. So it's American who leads him like that. So get ready, American, because you're going to finally get injured. You must get injured, and you don't have anything to do anymore. The words of my beloved YAHVAH must be fulfilled, so that you on earth know that you have honor, and you all must obey the order of the one who created you. That's why Eliah has come to tell all the fulfillment of the words of the Israeli prophet, and it ends to Eliah, and I am precising it accurately. American, you're going to, it's you who try to move it. It's you who give burden to Israel from 1822 to 2025, and your injury must occurs. There's no more solution. And it's not me who say that, but it's my dad. And time is now to fulfill that. And everyone must shut up. From the moment Eliah is speaking, there is no authority or power who can go against this. But this is the words of my dad, YAHVAH, who said, my glory won't be held to another, and my name won't be defamed. Isaiah 48, verse 11. Oh, Ruva, you have to learn chapter and verse. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 11. For my own sake, I do this. How I can let my name be defamed? I will not yield my glory to another, according to beloved YAHVAH. I'm not going to give it to Jehovah or Jehovah. I'm not going to give my glory to Allah. That is never. I'm not going to give my glory to Ganesh or Buddha or Shiva. Get aside. But the words must go on according to how my beloved dad arranged it. These words doesn't joke. The Elohei of Israel, his name is YAHVAH, said, I'm not going to give my name to the others. My name won't be defamed, and my glory won't be held to another. The God of Abraham, who hates sins, he said, you American will be injured. So that things doesn't create disaster. Get aside slowly, American. I am advising you, get aside, because you cannot fight against these words. So get aside. So let the others do whatever they want. But I am advising NATO, because it's an American leads here. Yeah, there is a French, German, and the others, the minor ones. Get aside. Don't fight against it. Your wisdom, your wisest decision is get aside, because otherwise disaster happens to you. I am telling you, Russia has got a strange weapon. They have different weapon. We have just read that it's the chief of the extraterrestrial who went there. So where is that passage, Ruva? You becomes famous these days. Where did the star go? He went to the far north, the one who tried to fight against Yahushua. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. Okay, let's read 12, 13, and 14. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. Yes, he is also called the morning star. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. Morning star, that is his name. But Yahushua is the morning star. Let's read that words. It's in Revelation chapter 22, verse 15, I think. 16. Revelation 22, verse 16. I, Yahoshua, have sent my angel to give you this testimony for the churches. I am the root and offspring of David, and the bright morning star. He's a morning star. So, oh my God, he called himself as a morning star as well. Look at how bad is devils. They are claiming to be like Yahushua. Even until on the cross, he is also scamming that he is the one who was nailed on the cross, but that Jesus hasn't come to this earth, and he is in planet Andromeda, and he sent message to me, and he was like, behave well. But it should be me who said, you have to behave well. Oh my goodness, my mouth. Because he's cussing too much, and that is normal. And you may say, how could that be possible? Look at just look at the message. But the one who sent this message is not from earth. And you may ask, is that possible for you to receive that? You don't know about that. It's possible to send a message to you with a number, but that human doesn't exist. We know that. We know that thing that exists in you. In case you think that a message must be sent to you through phone. Oh, you were too late. And you may ask, do you know that? Our authority cannot be limited. It cannot be measured. I'm telling that to you. But when we say to you, it disappear, and it disappear. And when we say it exists, and it exists, and you cannot deny that. Wow. You may say as well, what are you talking about, Ambassador of Yahushua, Ziyadah Elia? That exists. Who is the master and the owner of the frequencies? So how does it come that the one who is used by Yahushua doesn't know that? But that is just to tell you, don't say there is something which is not normal. But at the moment we speak, nothing works normally. I am telling that to you. When I say to you, this beast come down, there is no more normal thing on earth. Everything are upside down. I am telling that to you. It is complicated. It is complicated. And you may say, I don't understand that. Yes, that is wonderful. Yeah, it's better that you don't understand. Let's continue, because that word is not for you. That's it. Okay, where is that roof again? Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. Okay. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. Yeah, we have read that. And it's the devil who called himself as morning star. He challenged, and like it's Jesus who sent to me message, shut up your mouth. And with cussing, I am laughing. Wow, it's so funny. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. So I am instructing Jesus who sent me message. Don't use that, but send the authority from above. Use that. because otherwise you're going to be killed beforehand. Elia is telling that use authority, use what you have in your hands. I am using mine. I am using mine. Like everyone who is going to go to us must go out, because you say the opposite thing. So we are going to see what happens. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will rise my throne above the star of God. So that is what you do, the chief of the devil. He said that I will ascend to the heavens and I will rise my throne above the star of God. So he's going to be above Yahushua. That is what he is going to dwell. I will sit enthroned on the Mount of Assembly on the utmost north. Wow. So he's going to go to Russia, and he's going to lead the meeting of this world. So Ezekiel chapter 38. I hope that the President American and the French president hear this word, because I don't know what happens in the future. Ezekiel chapter 38, and Elia is saying that this is a message, as beloved, that YAHVAH doesn't do anything unless he says he's now to his servant. And I was like making passage in coincidence, but it is like a domino, and it will show to you. And domino player likes to do that. Yes, it's the double six which is being shown here. So be prepared, get ready, you and all the hordes gathered about you, and take command of them. So he dwells in the north, and up north. His name is Gog, and he is in Russia, and all the centers moved to Russia, and in America are destroyed. There is no UN anymore in America. There is no more in America. America, oh, goodbye, America. There is no more solution. Get ready, be prepared, you and all hordes gather about you, and take command. So, yes, Russia has that thing. He has fulfilled. Get ready. Yes, even Iran has built bombs. So how much is it for Russia? Russia doesn't respect covenant. Nato, that doesn't respect covenant. And even he wants to be the international president. So just listen to Peskov. I don't remember his name. Dmitry Peskov, I think that is the name, the spokesman of Russia. Pyotr Tolstoy. Just listen to what he said. He's challenging this world, and he said, you all are dumb. Remember, they are our enemies. We are not flattering them. That is never. But we say the words of our Father. This must go, so stay aside, because there is no more thing to be denied. This thing is in execution. At the moment we speak, like the earth is being like a drunkard, and that is what happens around the world, and that is on the way of its fulfillment. That means that there is someone who is untiding, which hold it. Too bad for the earth and the people on it. Everything which is about this earth are untied. Nothing holds this earth anymore. There is nothing which holds your solar system anymore. They are all destroyed. Nothing works normal way anymore. Let's look at the words of God. It's in Isaiah 14, I think, which it says the earth is completely destroyed. You don't remember that? Wow. Which is the earth is like drunkard? I don't remember that. Where is that? Who remember that? Like the words is like the world is like a drunkard. What did he say? Yes, Isaiah 24 verse 19. Ah, Riri, you didn't remember it. Yes, I must take a look at the Bible to remember. You have to remember this Ruva. because you are a journalist, and this topic, which talks about the drunk, is good for you. Okay, let's carry on. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 18 and 19. Whoever flees at the sound of terror will fall into a pit. Whoever climbs out of the pit will be caught in a snare. The floodgate of the heavens are opened. So there is a gate from the heaven which are open. The foundation of the earth shake. So there is no more foundation for you, but it is shaken. And that is already happening at the moment we speak. Oh, Yahushua bless those who do that work. The earth is broken up. The earth is split asunder. The earth is violently shaken. Oh, he carried all the mistakes because of you humans. It's the earth which receives the consequences of your act. However, what did the earth did? It's because of what you did, humans, that he is fallen and he cannot rise anymore. That is so sad. What happens to the earth is so bad, and that's why Father YAHVAH said it's above that YAHVAH is going to punish the armies of above, and on earth the king of the earth, and the extraterrestrial are already above your head, and your earth is already untied. So if there is a something which holds your earth, all which holds it are untied now, and now you were hanging. The earth is already drunk, and you're going to see how the people on earth are drunk. In what way? They're drunk of life. Yes, the earth is drunk. That is what we can say. He's a drunk of life, and that is a round and swear for those who despise. Yeah, we're going to see what's next. This proves that it's all about disorder, and these things happens at the same time. Extraterrestrial come down, and what holds the earth is untied, and the fire below your earth begins to come out. Yes, Los Angeles have got fire, and California as well. I don't remember, and one has got fire as well. And the funniest thing is, it gets fire in icy. I think it's Los Angeles. Yeah, I have said Los Angeles, and the village gets fire in ice. We are surprised with that. That is not logical at all. Because for America, America is so cold, but it gets fire. It gets fire. That means that a village gets fire in ice. That is surprising. It's an ice that village gets fire. You cannot fight against this creator. That's why I say to you, look at the words of the creator, because the last prophet has come. Eli is his name, the one who is going to destroy the fake gods. I am sending a message to you humans. I am telling you, hey, this is what is going to happen. You have to be vigilant. But it's the one who gives you signal that you despise. It's those who defames Elia. They are the friends of devils, friends of the serpent, friends of the extraterrestrial, because they were not able to wash you away from your sins. It's only the one who can wash people away from their sins who love humans. That is Elia, and he loves you like Yahushua, and he saves you. Don't do this because that is so bad. Because as devils are devils, they always dare to rebel, because that they are cursed for that. That is what they did in the heaven of heavens. They want to rebel against Father YAHVAH. They want to be the leader. That's why Father YAHVAH cursed them, and that's why also they always fight. So even though they are already president, they are always fighting. They don't want to take care about anything. We can see with the behavior of Gogs. Look, everyone is already kneeling down before him. So why? He still dropped fire from above. I don't know if you have seen that story, because he's in front of Elia, and he and Elia is going to fight against one another. So he doesn't know what to do anymore, so he has to drop fire. And you may say, what are you talking about? We are going to see that. That is what I say. We are going to see it. The story must go, and it must go as Yahushua has made it. My beloved Yahushua and my beloved YAHVAH. So all the executors are sent now. So they must go like Elia, and they cannot slow down anymore. No one cannot slow down anymore. It's in the maximum speed. Elia wants to get back home to my beloved YAHVAH and Yahushua. I don't want to stay here anymore. These are the bad things here, so who want to stay here? Even the sin is so bad, so who want to stay here? And I don't have a mistake. That is not a mistake in front of Yahushua. And even Yahushua missed Elia, and that YAHVAH missed Elia, because that is so long time. It's been a long time. So let me get back home. We're going to get the work done quickly, so that the revenge is taken. So we must take revenge against these devils and Lune and its team. So the question is, where this war ends, because we know that you American cannot move anymore. NATO must be destroyed, whether they like it or not. Everything must be destroyed. That's why the system BRICS must rise, whether you like it or not. The system BRICS must rise, and the dollar must be destroyed, and even the international bank must move to Russia. For all things about this world must go to Russia. That is belongs to God. Get ready, because you're going to kneel down in before gods. And Pop is not the beast. No, there is nothing to do with Pop. You see, beast doesn't have any fear towards humans. Even your Pop is hiding in the Pop car. So how can he the beast? According to the Holy Scripture, no one can fight against him. All the small humans are funny. He is hiding on the Pop car. He is afraid of death, but God doesn't. He's not afraid of anything. He's the beast, and he has the power. He is a child of a devil. He is a child of the chief of devils. Revelation chapter 16, where the story ends. Let's take a look. So in the next lesson, so how is this beast? How is really this beast? Where he is going to start, and how is about him? Okay, let's read the book of Revelation chapter 16. Yeah, maybe I can make it today, but it depends on what I'm going to say. Let's just add the time, and everything is done. Okay, Revelation chapter 16. In which verse? Okay, verse 12. Revelation 16:12. So these are going to be gathered. These are going to join one another, Russia with China and Eastern. The sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up to prepare the way for the kings for the east. Yeah, we know the Chinese are a specialist for this road building, and we see the words of God. Its water was dried up to prepare the way for the king from the east. From the Chinese, yeah, it's not Xi Jinping. No. We are not getting to that topic right now. Then I saw three impure spirits that looked like frogs. They came out of the mouth of the dragon, out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. So the beast and its prophet and dragon are joining one another, and they are the demonic spirit that perform signs, and they go out to the kings of the whole world to gather them for the battle on the great day of God Almighty. Verse 15. Look, I came like a thief. Blessed is the one who stays awake and remains clothed, so as not to go naked and be shamefully exposed. That is what I say to the small limbs of Yahushua. Be careful with the clothes in case you're going to be naked. Then they gathered the king together to the place that in Hebrew is called Armageddon. Yes, Armageddon and the Valley of Jehoshaphat are close, are very close, and it fits military, lots of armies, up to 200 million. So Valley of Jehoshaphat, it's in Armageddon. In yes, it was made in Malagasy, Armageddon. Armageddon. Yes, that is clear. So how does it work? Because it's clear that the Chinese they join Russia because they are specialists with road building and electronic as well. Yeah, roads. They are specialists with the road. It's whatever. In Madagascar as well, there are lots of Chinese who participate in road building. Look at the Madagascar. It's small. It's a small island. He works here, so how much is it for the people, for the country who looks for him? So no one cannot get away from the words of beloved YAHVAH. So where does the beast come from? So how is this beast? Revelation chapter 13, it comes from the inmost part north. So we're going to continue where he is. That beast is the conception, devil's conception. Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. The dragon stood on the shore of the sea. So this is the dragon who stood on the shore of the sea. After running after the woman and the children, it talks about Israel. We're not going to enter in that topic, but we are going to talk about the beast first. And I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, when 10 crowns on its horns, and on each head a blasphemous name, like Jesus, who sent cussing to me. That is a very bad cussing. The beast I saw resembled a leopard. Yeah, we're going to stop there. So what is that beast? He comes from the sea. It's clear that he is a conception from the sea. So this beast is formed in sea from different places. It's a conception from that place, and the final touch is in the sea. It's in the sea that he was really formed. What is the name of the one who is in the sea? Leviathan. Leviathan is a conceptor. His conceptor according to the reality. So you may say, how can you know that? What on earth we don't know? In your point of view, he is a Leviathan conception. Where is that Leviathan, Ruva? Did you remember that? Okay, let's search that. Okay, because it will be easy because it's only one. It's in book of Isaiah. Chapter 27, verse 1. Isaiah chapter 27, verse 1. We're going to read this passage. These two taking advantage. You have to remember that, okay? In the is Isaiah chapter 27, verse 1. In that day, YAHVAH will punish with his sword, his fierce, great, and power sword. Yes, it's the sword of YAHVAH which came out. Yes, and the reason is he's fighting against his main enemies. And the one who's going to perform that is YAHOSHUAH and Elia. Elia and YAHOSHUAH are always together, but you only see me now. To slay Leviathan, the gliding serpent, Leviathan, the coiling serpent, he will slay the monster of the sea. So the dragon is standing on the shore of the sea and wait for the one who is going to come out from there. And that is the beast. It's a Leviathan conception. Leviathan, we can say that it's the number 2. The number 2 after Lune. These Leviathans are the second. And they have a central in the ocean. That's why I say to you, it's not good at all. It's not good anymore to go along the ocean. Your body will be lost there, especially in these complicated things, especially with this cyclone, which is not normal. As these mindless ones are so angry and they know that their time is short. That's why they destroy everything. That's why Elia advised, don't go along the sea anymore if it's possible, if it is still possible. That is the truth, because that is the true words, because there are different leviathans in the sea, and the leviathan, the gliding serpent, and leviathan, the coiling serpent. The one is gliding, the one is coiling. So they are all the friends of Lune, and they are in the sea. And Gog is built and formed in the sea. That's it. That means that there is a conception from outside, because they cannot form if there is no exterior material. So there's something which must be taken from outside of the ocean. So it is being formed in their laboratory in the ocean, in the sea. And you may say, have you seen their laboratory? I haven't gone there. That is what I can say. But it has been said to me what is inside. But it's the one who sent there who told me what is in there. And that is what have been said to me, and there is no mistake from that, because the declaration is from YAHOSHUAH to Elia, and this is what happens there. This Gog is a conception of Leviathan, this beast. That's why his father came out from the sea. So dragon is the father. Yes, that is the truth. So the dragon, his father, is waiting for his son. Okay, so let's get back to the Revelation chapter 13. And you may say it's like a curtain, but that is the truth. Yes, it's in the curtain that you can see extraterrestrial, however they exist. Okay, let's carry on. And I saw that there is a beast coming out from the sea. He got 10 horns and 7 heads. He comes from the sea. That means that he is a conception from the sea. So get ready, because when he came out, he's going to strike. So the extraterrestrial who are going to pour down from there are different. They are Lune and with its team. And this from the sea is different. It's a Gog. So he is built in the laboratory in the sea. That means that there is an extraterrestrial laboratory in the sea. So Elia has explained everything. So get ready, because Gog is going to enter. I'm not telling you that is for tomorrow or the next day. But Putin must do whatever he wants, but because he is going beforehand of the Gog, the king of Russia, and he is arrived. You American cannot fight against him, because if you fight against him, you are destroyed completely. You cannot do something like the law number 5 of Nato. It's the 5th number of law in Nato. Like if one is being attacked, everyone will move. Even you all cannot move. It's your chief, and he can control everyone's mind. So how can you fight against them? It's time now to declare that there is no more thing to do. The words of beloved YAHVAH must go on, so that all humans kneel down in front of beloved YAHVAH, and everyone will prostrate before beloved YAHVAH, and they're going to say, you are the God, because that is the purpose of Elia. If YAHVAH is the God, follow him, because that is the words of Elia in Ahab the king, and Elia repeated again now. It's Elia that you have seen in the Ahab the king that you are seeing now. If YAHVAH is the God, worship him. But if Baal is the God, worship your Baal. So Elia repeat that so that this world can hear that. If YAHVAH is the God, let's come to YAHVAH through Elia. But if Jesus or Jesus or Jehovah or Yahweh or Vishnu or Brahma or Allah um, and who else? Buddha, if they are the gods, go there and we're going to face against one another. And you may say, that is such a word, only you. And even I am telling to my mouth, you are speaking nonsensely. However, that is not a nonsense thing, but that is the truth. Here I am. We're going to fight against you all, Baals. I have instructed you humans, don't get involved into them. Let the beast fight against us. And they got humans, and they are a beast, and we know that. They have cannon and weapon. I don't have anything. Here I am. I get out of here and I am in the car and I go home and I sleep and after I go praying. I don't have anything. I have watch in my hand and what else I have? That is the only thing in my hand. But they have anything. They have everything. They have cannon. They have missiles. So if they are going to strike me with that, I will be completely destroyed. However, if you send that, it will return back against you. So don't send it because it will return against you. Elia is still going to work. You cannot send that to Elia. Yes, we're going to get into that Revelation chapter 13 next time and something around it. But for teaching for today is enough. Yahushua bless you all so that you're going to get back here. And also, it will reach to you, world president around the world, everyone who are president. Send these words of Elia so that you can take something from it, so that you can be prepared. Like Israelites get back to their land when they have been scattered by Father YAHVAH. All his words are fulfilled. And it's you, American, who was the first who did that. And now you are, with the words, you are going to be injured. Who tried to move Israel. And Elias now say, don't do that anymore. Don't get into the wrong way. Don't you prefer to stay aside of the street and let the cars go, which are going to fight against us? Against us, you may ask. Even we don't know that, but Yahushua said, the word must go on, and Elia must work, and Elia must say, Elia must work, and Elia must go. And I must fulfill everything which has been said to me. So it's your turn to think ahead. Wise people see the danger and they take shelter, but fools keep going on and they are in trouble. And when they're in trouble, they go to hell. I hope that you're not going to go to hell. You who follow the teaching and words, but you're going to get back to beloved YAHVAH. So the words takes its end. Next time we're going to talk about the story of the beast. So what this beast is going to do. So beast is the Gog, the king of Russia. He's going to make this world suffer and everyone is going to kneel down. Let's pray together. Thank you very much, beloved YAHVAH, for these words, so that your words will bring goodness for those who hear and bring thought for those who think to get back to you, the God of Abraham. YAHVAH is your name. Save people, beloved YAHVAH. Let them think ahead about this teaching, because this is something that they cannot deny. So if you have fulfilled your words, all of your words from the period of Israelite, it's obvious that it is still sin until today. So what can human do before these words that you have let everyone hear? There is no more thing to do. The fulfillment of your words must occur. Accomplish your will, beloved Dad. This world must prostrate before you. All the spirits who are marked out to go to you, they must prostrate before you. And this world must know that you are the true God. YAHVAH is your name. And you have sent YAHOSHUAH, your son. He is the one that you really love, who has accomplished your work. And time is now for you to take revenge. And all the works are already in the hands of Elia, and I am already ready to do the work that you have sent me to do. Justify the words, beloved Yahavah. Your servant and your messenger are ready to follow the way that you have given. Justify your word, because you were the God and there is no more God than you and your Son that you have sent. Thank you very much, beloved Yahavah. It's time for the fulfillment of the words, for the glory of my beloved Dad, YAHVAH, and for the glory of my YAHOSHUAH who sent me. Thank you very much, beloved YAHVAH. In the name of YAHOSHUAH that I make all the words and that prayer in your hands and before you, beloved Dad, YAHVAH. Hallelujah. Amen. So the words take its end. YAHOSHUAH bless you all. See you on the next teaching. Wise see the danger and they take shelter, but fool keep going on and they are in trouble. Be in the place of the wise. Don't get into the way of fool. YAHOSHUAH bless you all. Goodbye.